Good evening, Cowboys Nation, and welcome to Dallas Football Tonight, your primetime home for everything America's team. I'm your host, coming to you live from the shadow of that massive video board at AT&T Stadium, where just 24 hours ago we witnessed one of the wildest comebacks in recent Cowboys history. From down 21-0 in the second quarter, to a 24-21 walk-off thriller over the hated Philadelphia Eagles. If you left that game early, folks, shame on you, because what we saw was the birth of a new era in Big D. Let's set the scene one more time, because it deserves to be replayed in our minds forever. Sunday afternoon, NFC East showdown, the Eagles jump out flying high, literally, with 3 straight touchdown drives. The Cowboys look dead in the water. Dak Prescott is under pressure, the defense can't get off the field, and the Boo Birds are starting to circle Jerry's world. Then, something clicked. A Micah Parsons strip sack, a CeeDee Lamb third down conversion, and suddenly here comes number 88, the new kid in town, George Pickens, wearing the star and absolutely torching the Philly secondary. 9 catches, 146 yards, a touchdown, and the dagger, that ridiculous 24-yard grab on 3rd and long with under 2 minutes left that set up Brandon Aubrey's game-winning kick. The place erupted. You couldn't hear yourself think in that stadium. And when the final whistle blew, Dak Prescott didn't even try to hide it. He went straight to his new favorite target and wrapped him up like they'd been teammates for a decade. After the game, Dak had this to say, and Cowboys fans, listen closely, because this is about as direct as Captain Dak ever gets when it comes to front office business. He's not from here. He's not from this planet. We got lucky to get a guy like him, and we gotta keep him here. Read between the lines, Jerry Jones. That's quarterback speak for, pay. Man. Let's talk about how we even got here, because this trade is already looking like grand larceny. Last offseason, Dallas sent a 2026 third-rounder and a 2027 fifth to Pittsburgh for George Pickens and got a 2027 sixth back. At the time, a lot of people, myself included, said, okay, solid depth behind CeeDee Lamb, nice upside guy. Nobody, and I mean nobody, thought Pickens would walk in and immediately become the alpha receiver on this offense. But here we are, Week 12, and GP is sitting on 900 receiving yards, second in the entire NFL, trailing only Seattle's Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's on pace for over 1,400 yards and double-digit touchdowns. Pro Bowl. Locked. First team All-Pro. Don't bet against it. Now, for the old-school Cowboys fans, this feels familiar, doesn't it? Think back to 1989 when Jerry pulled off another trade with the Steelers for a wide receiver who changed everything, a guy named Michael Irvin. The playmaker arrived and helped deliver 3 Super Bowls. Or jump to 2016 when a rookie named Dak and another rookie named Zeke took the league by storm. History has a way of rhyming in Dallas, and right now George Pickens is writing the next verse. Tactically, what makes this connection with Dak so lethal? It's the contested catch ability. Pickens is 6'3", 200 pounds, with an 84-inch wingspan and hops that make defensive backs look silly. On that 24-yard dig route Sunday, he went up between 2 Eagles defenders, high-pointed the football like he was catching an alley-oop from Luka, and came down with it while taking a shot. That's not teachable. That's God-given talent. And Dak trusts him. 14 targets in the second half alone. When the game is on the line, number 4 is looking for number 88. And let's give some love to Mike McCarthy and Brian Schottenheimer here. They've completely revamped the route tree for Pickens. Lots of double moves, back shoulder fades, and those deep over routes that we used to run for Dez Bryant. Remember, X, gonna give it to ya? Well, X is back, baby. Only this time he's wearing 88 and he came from Pittsburgh. Stat comparison time, because we love this stuff. Since the trade, Pickens is averaging 112 yards per game in a Cowboys uniform. That's better than any stretch of prime Dez, better than Amari Cooper's best run here, and on par with what prime T.O. gave us in 2006 to 2008. And he's doing it with a quarterback who just became the franchise's all-time passing touchdowns leader 2 weeks ago. Dak to Pickens might be the new Aikman to Irvin. I said what I said. Now, the big question hanging over Las Colinas, what's this going to cost? Pickens is playing on the final year of his rookie deal. He's about to hit unrestricted free agency, and wide receivers are getting paid. Ja'Marr Chase just reset the market at $40 million a year. Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, both north of 30. If George finishes the season anywhere close to where he's trending, he's looking at 4 years, $140 million, easy. And Dak Prescott just sent the clearest bat signal possible. Do whatever it takes. Jerry Jones was smiling ear to ear on the field after the game, hugging Pickens like he was his own son. You know Jerry loves the splash, loves the star power. Keeping George Pickens in Dallas long-term would be the ultimate "how about them Cowboys" moment. Next up, a Thanksgiving Day massacre waiting to happen. The Kansas City Chiefs come to town, national TV, primetime, turkey and football. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, that high-octane offense against a Cowboys defense that just showed it can rally from the dead. But if Pickens puts on another show in front of 90,000 screaming fans and 40 million watching at home, the legend grows even bigger. Cowboys Nation, this feels different. This feels like the start of something special. We've got a quarterback in his prime, a pass rusher in Micah Parsons who's already a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, a #1 receiver who just announced his presence with authority, and a fan base that's ready to run through a brick wall right now. So strap in, because the second half of this season is about to be a wild ride. Can Dallas make a run at the 1 seed? Can they finally exorcise the playoff demons? Can George Pickens become the next Cowboys icon etched in that ring of honor someday? One thing's for sure, after what we saw Sunday, anything feels possible. From all of us here at Dallas Football Tonight, happy Victory Monday, happy Thanksgiving week, and as always, how about them Cowboys? We'll see you Thursday when the Chiefs come to Jerry World. Until then, keep the faith, keep the star shining bright, and let's go get another one.